Hello, hello. You are moving differently. You have changed something in your life. The way you think, the way you dress, the way you move. You've made some decisions here, and it's causing ripple effects in your energy field. I'm also hearing Jim Carrey for some reason. Maybe you just watched one of his movies, or you like Jim Carrey, or somehow Jim Carrey is relevant for this collective. Let's see what's going on with your energy field right now. The Lighthouse, first card. Listening to your intuition, walking alone. Oh man, the trophy came out with that. Straight away I'm hearing that you made some kind of investment. So maybe you bought something, maybe you founded your own company, started something with yourself, but I'm getting this strongly energy that you are concentrating on your own life in the physical, listening to your intuition, moving differently. It says deserve an award. I feel like for a long time you've been kind of living this life thinking that the award will come from another person or a company or something from outside of you. But you kind of flipped that story and started providing those awards to yourself. That's why you kind of walking alone here. Nobody is here to save you. You realize that you need to save yourself, quote unquote, save. Let's take two more. Yeah, the torch. Ooh, uprooted came out also. So, some kind of revolution is happened in your head, in your mind. You liberated yourself from something. You are standing up for the truth. You are being bold, passionate, and freedom. That's the biggest thing here. You are wanting freedom. You want the freedom to live your own life as you please. Dark to light. So I feel like there's been a period you've been kind of down. You've been lacking inspiration, lacking direction in your life. Kind of, thinking about all those negative things that is happening, kind of stuck in life. But then I feel like something happened here that you started moving differently. Radical break from the past. You realize that if you want to plant yourself in a fruitful soil, you need to do it yourself. There isn't anybody else who is going to plant you. So I feel like you moved yourself from a toxic environment, maybe you quit your job or you left those toxic relationships behind you. Something you've done here. You've transplanted yourself into a new reality, and that's why the energy field is kind of, rippling. It's kind of vibrating. Yeah, the domino effect. The dominoes. You're gaining momentum right now. Cause and effect. That's what I'm feeling from you. Number 13 might be your lucky number. Chain reaction, butterfly effect. So if you haven't been doing anything in your life, if you haven't been creating change in your thought patterns, in your daily life, this reading isn't for you. Let's see. The Lighthouse. Safe passage, it says. Oh man, yeah, the bear. Boss, CEO, coach, finances, benefits, wealth. It also says rich. The investments. You've done something differently. You founded the company. You made some kind of new plans with your company, in your career. It's like full force ahead, I'm hearing. Let's see the trophy. Achievement. The clouds. Thoughts, problems, doubts, hesitation. This was you before. I feel like deep down in your soul, you know that there is this trophy that you can have. But for a long time, you didn't see how to achieve this trophy. But the clouds, I won't let the sun go down on me. I'm hearing that song. Confusion and misunderstandings. One more for the clouds. I can see clearly when the rain is gone. Is that a song also? Whatever this is, you liberated yourself from the negative energy. Moving, living differently. And it's clearing the obstacles. It's making the domino effect. Yeah, the foggy glasses, distorted view, mental fog. Willful ignorance. Maybe you always know that there's something to achieve in your life, that you should be this superstar or a singer or a CEO or found a company or become an artist, whatever it is with you. I feel like you've always knew that this is your path, but for some reason you were stuck. We got the garden. Maybe you always wanted to be a gardener. Audience, community, public venues. What was keeping you stuck? Milky Way came out, the social media. That's been a big issue for you to be seen. Maybe that's something you always knew that you need to do, but there's been a big fear about being seen. Anchor. You've been stuck in something. I'm also hearing that there were people who said that you couldn't do this, or I feel like it's so much the 3D. It's more the 3D than your mind. I feel like you've been always intuitively pushed towards this trophy energy. But there's been people, circumstances, something that you let them keep you stuck. Maybe it was your relationship. Maybe you thought that you can't do this because you have children or because you have the mortgage or whatever it is. But I feel like you just had this flip in your head that F this, I'm going for it. Dominoes. Yeah, the house and the stock came on that pile. So yeah, some of you, mortgage, house, living environment, jobs, relationships, family, kept you stuck. Kept you stuck. Dominoes, yeah, the mask. The mask is falling off. The facade is over. Yeah, planting new seeds. That's making the ripple effect. Growth potential, change, small beginnings, big results. On target with the magnet. Holy moly. And the red flags came out also. You are ignoring the red flags right now. There is no one who could say to you that you can't do this, or you just shut them out. You going for it. You going for it. Torch. The bellows. There's a fire burning inside of you. And it's melting the snowflake, the frozen state that you've been stuck for so long. Uprooted. Makeover. Lonely wolf. I said you're walking alone. You're doing something independently here. And it says also freedom. So some of you, I feel like you quit your job. Or you got fired or something, but you are now taking it as an opportunity to do something new, to create something new. Maybe for a while you were in this sadness and kind of in a fearful state of what comes next. But like I said, no one is going to save you. You need to save yourself. And that's the attitude that you are having now. Yeah, the illumination. I feel like the universe has given you some kind of opportunity and the opportunity itself was a negative one, you've turned that negativity into this inspiration to create something new. Cup of tea came out, patience and reassessment. Exactly. I feel like you made yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and just realized I need to do something differently. If I want to change my life, I need to change myself. This is the opportunity to do so. I'm going for it with the butterfly. The metamorphosis, transformation, joy, beauty. This is good energy. What is going to change in your physical 3D life? Six of Pentacles, the first card. Equal give and take. Something is going to be handed to you that can be trusted. Sun card. Yeah. I won't let the sun go down on me. Happiness. A life full of joy. But I'm also hearing something's going to be illuminated for you. The Tower tried to come out. You created the Tower for yourself. And when the Tower hits, everything that was riggedy will be crumbling down. So this is a big life change thing, what you've been doing here. We are not talking about, you know, changing your diet for organic food, which is very good, but you've been doing like big moves. Like I said, maybe you've been taking risks about investing money, founded the company, making a new routine for you, big changes. So please, if you are watching this and you haven't done anything of this isn't your reading. But I'm happy that you are watching this. Maybe this will give you some inspiration to start doing some positive changes in your life. Something is about to be presented to you. What's the Ace of Wands? Something that you need to consider. The Lovers. Choosing yourself, what's best for you. What is this energy? The Empress. You are calling in a love, but I'm also hearing that there's an opportunity at your career or in your life. You are not chasing this. This isn't something that you've been like begging for. It's just coming in because of the changes that you've been making. But whatever this is going to put you in a state that you need to consider this. So some of you, this is a new love interest. Something is being offered. But it's genuine. So the love or the opportunity, it's genuine, but you might be questioning it. King of Wands, the World, is on the bottom. Oh, and the Six of Cups with the World. This smells like a person coming back for some of you. Nine of Cups. Holy moly. Communication about love, but communication also about some kind of collaboration. For some of you, I'm also hearing that when this new opportunity, the career or something to do with your own life, when it comes, the love comes with that. And that's why you need to consider what you're going to do. And some of you, it's a person from the past offering you what you've always wanted. And this will put you in a crossroads. Do I choose myself and the new life that is now opening, or do I trust this person and go back? But the thing is, you don't know, is it the energy of going back or moving in a new direction with them? The right collective, you will know what I'm talking about. Two of Wands, future planning. For some of you, you've been planning to move abroad. You are not happy in your own country because of the weather or whatever is going on there, but you've been considering to move somewhere else, like totally somewhere else. Justice and the King of Pentacles. The World came out again. Oh my God, the World and the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, whatever you've been battling with a previous person to do with contracts, maybe it's the custody of the children or the house or whatever, it's coming to an end. Everything will be, hunky-dory with that. You will get the freedom from this situation. For some of you, there's a new person offering you collaboration. And it's something to do with traveling or moving into a new place. For some of you, I feel like whatever the crossroads energy will be, you are staying firmly in your own decisions. You are not looking back. You're not interested in the past. You are so focused on the future, moving forward, because the period of sadness, sleepless nights, heartache, stuff like this, you just totally over that. You are bringing justice to the table for yourself. So I feel like many of you, you will continue moving in solitude. There's the Queen of Pentacles in the bottom. So your driving force is now the masculine energy, and it's nothing to do with genders. We all have feminine, masculine energies. But I feel like the counterpart energy, you finally release the counterpart energy. Moving forward, what will be, will be. I'm not stressing about it. Actually, I don't even want it anymore. I'm saving myself. I want to be free. I want to live in peace and harmony. I want to concentrate on the things that I know that I will be able to achieve here. Nothing's going to come in my way. That's the energy of you. So me digging in more in that love situation, I feel like you don't even want to listen. So that's like, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, the Hermit was underneath the Queen of Pentacles. One more for the King of Pentacles. Many people will... Okay. So the Queen of Cups. You're a very gentle soul. You have empathy. You have understanding. You always given help to other people. You are always been the one who has been doing this, this and this. But I feel like many of the people that you've been helping, they're never kind of being there for you. You kind of realize this, that I've been overgiving my time, my energy, my money, whatever it is. And now the streams, you've closed the streams of energy. And now you are directing that energy towards you. And people may see or look at you like you're very selfish, or you've changed because you're not giving anymore, or you're full of yourself, or whatever. But those are the noises of the people who never did anything with themselves. Remember that. So I feel like you moving by yourself, you need to kind of get used to that feeling of being alone, but don't start manifesting as it was loneliness. Solitude and loneliness, two different things. And I feel like you kind of know this. And I feel like you need to start building this kind of healthy boundaries, the healthy armor around you, and realizing What's the noise that you really need to listen, and what's the noise that you need to shut out? One more for the Sun. Hermit tried to come out. The heavy burdens, 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, cutting out the burdens, yeah, moving forward. And there's the 2 of Wands again, and the Emperor is trying to come out, moving forward. Just keep on moving. Whatever naysayers there is, whatever negative energies is there, just cut them off. You don't need them. Let your life be the evidence of your change. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to do anything. Just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. I feel like you need to listen to your intuition and the logic mind, but it needs to be in harmony. So not too much in the intuition and spirituality, but not too much in the 3D, the balance, the duality, the harmony between the energies. It's funny how the Jim Carrey energy was in the beginning, because they are showing me this one interview with him that he told that before he became famous, he went somewhere in Hollywood, in the mountains or in the hills or something, and he wrote a $10 million check to himself and put it in his wallet. And I think after that, I don't know how much time went past, but he was hired in the Mask movie, I think it was. And guess what was the paycheck of that? $10 million. So whatever you're doing here, you know how to move. You know what you need to be doing right now. So be on target with that, and don't let the past come here and disrupt your forward movement. Don't be afraid of being alone. It won't last forever. You need to do you, and do it wisely and boldly.